Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. In today's video, I want to talk about some of the skyrocketing prices we have right now with like the Nintendo Switch, and we got this game Cooking Mama that has pretty much doubled in price, or more, because of some controversy that's been going on. Now, if you've been watching any gaming news, I'm sure you heard about it. And I'm sure you heard about this next thing, the PlayStation 5, the DualSense controller reveal. That's right, PlayStation 5, or PlayStation came out and revealed their next controller for the PlayStation 5. Love it or hate it, it's going to be the controller design that they're sticking to. So we're going to talk about that. But first, I want to let everybody know, as of tomorrow, 3 weeks until the Switch Lite giveaway is over. So if you want to enter the Switch Lite giveaway, definitely go to the link in the description down below to enter the giveaway. Because before you know it, it's going to be over. And, I just want to give everybody a reminder and let, people that are new here, new to the channel, or people that haven't been back in a while, that I'm doing a Switch Lite giveaway, and May the 1st, I'm announcing the winner. And if you, have entered May 1st, don't forget to check back so you can see if you won. Now, if you're not familiar with, everything about it, all I ask is you're a subscriber of the channel, and the winner gets to pick the color of their choice. And this is region free, so no matter where you live in the world, you can enter. And on May 1st, if you win, I'll find out how I can get a hold of you, and we'll work that out, and I'll get this to get the color you let me know you want, and then I'll get this shipped out to you as fast as I can. Which, with everything that's going on, who knows how fast it'll actually get to you, but hopefully pretty quick, because I will be trying to get it right away, and get it shipped out. But definitely go to the link down below in the description if you're not entered yet. And I also want to let you guys know about another Switch Lite giveaway that my buddy Ace from Fit2Play Games is doing. I'm gonna put his channel's name here on screen so that you guys can see how it's spelled, so you can look it up, and I'll also include a link to his Switch Lite giveaway video in the description down below. But pretty awesome. So you'll have 2 chances to win a Nintendo Switch Lite, so definitely don't let this chance pass you by. But getting into these high prices with everything that's going on and everything being shut down, some of the goods are hard to get, like Switch Lites. It's hard for these things to get made. It's hard for some of the stuff to get shipped out, and it's hard to have this stuff shipped to stores because a lot of stores are closed. It's absolutely madness right now, and I know every time I've been out, I actually look to see what's in stock, and there has been no Switch regulars at all. A lot of the times, honestly, there's no Switch Lites, but I have seen them. So at some points there are Switch Lites, but as far as the regular Switch, they are sold out everywhere I've been and that I've looked. You go online, you can't even find them most of the time unless you want to pay the eBay prices or other reseller prices, which are crazy high. This little guy right here, this is the Animal Crossing Special Edition Switch that came out, I want to say about a month ago, or maybe not even a full month yet, and this thing is more than double in price. This Switch goes for $700, which is absolutely crazy to think, especially because I just got this thing. So $700 that resellers are asking for this, and a lot of times they're just asking crazy amounts of money, like $300-400 just for the Joy-Cons and the dock in the box. So not even the tablet, or just the tablet for $300. So it is crazy what people are asking. And a regular Nintendo Switch is going for $500, which is super high. I mean, talk about price gouging. They're definitely price gouging for sure. I don't know that I can really fault the reseller. Everybody's just trying to make money. I know, money could be very hard to come by for some people. A lot of people lost their jobs with everything that's going on, or have lost time at work. So it's definitely crazy times right now, that's for sure. But on the other hand, you have people that may have, lost their job and stuff and want to get one of these because they're going to be at home. and maybe their kids are at home and they want to just, have something to buy their time and do something fun, and then they can't get a system because somebody's out selling a system for $500 to $700, or selling them a tablet for $300-400 with no controller. It's absolutely nuts what's going on right now, And then we have games like this right here, this Cooking Mama Cookstar. I bought this game about a week ago. It feels like it's been longer, but I think it was only last week I picked this game up. And then like 2 days after I bought it, I heard my wife heard something about it and wanted to tell me about it. There was some controversy about this game. So I looked it up, and then I started seeing it like 2 days later on every gaming news thing where, about this, I think it was like crypto mining or something, basically, trying to mine your information or whatever, and that they were doing it through this game, which turned out to be actually false, even though the stuff with the, I think it was like a tweet from, one of the people that helped work on this game, or the manufacturer or somebody that had something to do with making this game, basically put something out to like investors that sounded pretty much like they were doing stuff like that, pretty much mining data from people through the game. So they were called out on it, and I guess that turned out not to be true. Thank God, but people were worried, especially too when people that run this game on their Switch, it was running horrible. The fan was running really loud. I guess it uses a Unity engine, and it's just not optimized well at all for Nintendo Switch. So usually Unity games really run like crap anyway. So this one as well wasn't optimized good for Nintendo Switch, so it ran horrible. And I guess that's what people, were thinking maybe had something to do with this other stuff. So everybody got nervous. Nintendo actually pulled it out off their Switch eShop like right away when they found this stuff out. So it got Nintendo's attention, which is a big deal. But I thought that was crazy that all that was happening around a little game called Cooking Mama. Pretty much a DS game that was ported to Nintendo Switch, as far as like I don't know if it's a new game or just an HD port of an older game, but regardless, I mean this basically was a DS title that came to Switch, and now I never would have thought right after I got this game that there'd be all this controversy around it. Now I did think it was a little strange that I only seen one copy of it, because I really thought that this was a pretty big franchise. I mean, I always seen this game on the DS or 3DS when I go to look at used games, used 3DS and DS games. I always see a Cooking Mama game. You can almost count on it every time you're going to see one. And the fact that there wasn't any on Switch, in my eyes, was kind of like a surprise to begin with. I always thought it was just a matter of time. And then when I seen it, I was like, I read the back, and it says about using motion controls and everything. And there's not a lot of games on Switch that do that. So I was like, you know what? I want to check this game out. I would like to play it with my kids, but even if they don't want to play it, I'll at least check it out, see if it's, worth playing. Because it interested me. The motion controls can be fun if they're done right, and only in certain games. I don't like when they're shoehorned in games, but a game like this, I could see where it would work out. I mean, you're cutting fruit and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it could be fun. So I figured I'd give it a chance. $39.99. I thought it was a little bit pricey, but it was a new title. Usually a game like this would get a price drop fairly recent, or fairly recent after launch, and go down to like $19.99. As soon as there was like a big sale or whatever, I'm sure this game would hit $20. So, I thought it was a little overpriced even when I picked it up, but like literally not even a week later, and the game is doubled in price, which blew my mind. I mean, I've seen this game even up to $100, which is more than double, which is crazy to think, and I never would have thought that this game would ever have reached this crazy price that it's fetching right now. And, I don't know if I can really, be even weird with anybody for wanting to charge a lot for this game, because there's a chance this could become very rare. If they do not print more of these, then this could be one of those games that just winds up in the future fetching a hefty price tag. And it almost makes me now like, should I even open it? It's like the gamer in me wants to open it, but the collector's like, nah, just leave it sealed. So I won't sell it. I wouldn't sell it, but it'd be cool to just keep it sealed in the collection, regardless. But who knows? I might open it and start playing it at some point. You know, especially if it gets like a re-release, because right now I guess they're not making anymore. It's got a cease, I think, on it. But whatever's in stores, if you're lucky and you see one, pick it up, because you might not see it at that price again. So pretty crazy to think a game like Cooking Mama Cookstar ignited all this controversy. And then recently we got the PlayStation 5 DualSense reveal for the PS5's new controller from Sony. I gotta be totally honest, when I first seen this thing, I thought it was a little weird looking. I think it was the color, the white with the black undertone, you know, which in a way it grew on me, and it does kind of look nice now that I've really checked it out. I do like the shape of it. It looks like it'd be really comfortable in your hands, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting this thing, you know, on launch and just getting it in my hands and being able to play a game with it and see how it feels. I'm, you know, most of all concerned with the battery life, because you know, the DualShock that we had for the PS4, I mean, let's face it, the battery sucked. It died so quick. It seemed like I was always charging controllers, and I still feel like I'm always charging them. You know, and it didn't use USB-C. This new one is going to use USB-C, thank God, because pretty much everything uses that now, and it charges way faster. So definitely happy about that. The light bar definitely shrank quite a bit, and that's a good thing because that'll save on the battery life, because that was a problem with the DualShock. That huge battery in the back, or that light in the back, just drained the battery. And you know, there was ways to conserve by turning the light down and all that stuff, but I mean, let's face it, if you're playing like a VR game or something and it uses that, you have to have it turned up, because that's what it uses. And they kept the little touchpad that nobody used. The only time I think I've really seen it used was like in, you know, a VR game. That was about it. The little VR game, they used it in the one game, but other than that, I don't think I've really seen much use of it. It just became a big button, honestly, but that's still there, which I was a little surprised to see that. But I guess if you're keeping backwards compatibility for the first version VR, you're going to want to have that, and the light bar is still there so that you can use that with that older tech. But regardless, pretty cool. I do like how people have done mock-ups of the thing with different colors. I think it looks awesome, especially in black on black. I like that, and I really like the fact that they made the buttons like the Vita, the buttons and the D-pad, where it's like almost looks like a clear plastic, and it looks quality like the Vita had that. It had that the clear buttons and the clear D-pad. I really like that, so I thought that was cool on the design. Hopefully they keep that even after it's been out for a while, because I know they like to mix and match and change things, but I think that gives it a little extra quality look to it. Pretty cool though. But what do you guys think of the PlayStation 5, you know, controller, the DualSense? Pretty weird. And let me know what you guys think about the Cooking Mama Cookstar with the high price, more than double, and these crazy prices on Nintendo Switch right now. I definitely love to hear what you guys think, and let me know if you guys have any Nintendo Switches in any of the stores near you. I'd love to hear about that, and if you do, where in the world are they available? Because there's none by me. I mean, at this point, I mean, we could see a restock, but who knows when. But, you know, if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel, guys. I try to put gaming content out like this as much as I can. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. But that's it, guys. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one, guys.